Okay. Hello, and welcome to Stasis Pod, the Transformers Rescue Bots Academy podcast. I'm Rob.
I'm Jen. They better not be combining this time.
They will power up and re-energize our viewing pleasure. I'm David.
You don't want a repeat of that third season of Robots in Disguise?
I mean, that was fun, but no, they did it already.
Yeah.
I mean, I appreciate the level of how do I shot web that they got to in that season, but one season of it was good.
Yeah, that was enough. I mean, that is like I do appreciate them going into the whole like concept of them having to behave and like get along as a gestalt, but yeah, one season was enough.
But no, this is Power Up and Energize, a phrase that you may be familiar with from the last series.
Yes.
This is the 19th episode of Season 2, or the 71st episode of Rescue Bots Academy overall, written as the last episode was, by Kieran Morrison and Mick O'Hara. And this is where we resolve that cliffhanger. And we're going to find out what that weird box, or what that weird device was that we found inside the Cybertronian Lament configuration.
Oh, time for exciting upgrades. Time to sell some new toys.
I kind of appreciate that they came up with like a new artifact for this instead of just pulling this on out of the binder of Revelations.
Yeah,
I don't like the name they call it, but I like the concept of it.
The Spark Sayer.
Yeah, that's...
I guess it's supposed to be sort of like this, like Soothsayer.
Yeah,
it's very like... I mean, I get what they were trying to do. It's like, it says what your spark is expressing to create a thingy, but like, Spark Sayer just feels weird.
It just had me thinking about Spark Stock of the FireCon.
Yeah, that's fair.
I would have called it like Spark Shaper or something.
I at first thought they said Spark Scanner because things were happening in my life when I was watching this. But no, it was... I heard it again. I was like, oh, it's Spark Sayer. Sure.
Also, it looks like the logo of Canadian Intelligence Service, CSIS.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, then it does know everything you're thinking and doing.
I'm going to choose to believe this is a PSYOP from Canadian Intelligence.
Yeah, that's
maybe
fair.
there are like a bunch of subliminal messages in this telling people to, listen to Rush.
Maybe, much like in the Marvel universe, Canada is really sinister in this universe.
So we're just giving guys metal bones all over the place.
Yep.
Hot shot, world hoist, Medix, and Wedge. Teamwork together, we'll give them the edge. Rescue Bots Academy. Go to the rescue. Wow.
But no, it is an ancient Cybertron relic that scans the spark of a Cybertronian and gives them a tool that they will need.
Gives you a new toy feature.
That's right.
Oh,
it is good.
I do the design of it like it's sort of a flat square thingy that kind of like as they stick it on like the kiddos like chest symbol thingy made me think of like what was it, Energon chips from Energon?
Yeah.
Were those just Energon stars? Maybe
stars, something. I don't know.
Something like that.
You put them on the toy and you maybe couldn't take them off because they'd break.
Yeah.
Oh.
Was it like... Oh, no, you're thinking of the ones that... For the smaller ones. I was thinking the Energon keys, but that's different.
Oh, yeah. No. Well, that was Cybertron. I'm thinking Energon. They had they put them on the Omnicons.
Yes, yeah. I know which ones you mean now.
Oh, yeah, they are Energon stars.
And I'm sure they did something on the show Energon, but also I cannot go back and look at that.
Nah. Plug-in, use thingy, whatever.
Anyway, so Optimus Prime says, okay, it is okay if you small children are going to be the first to use this ancient relic. Hopefully we don't have like an Ark of the Covenant situation here. But no, indeed, it does read their souls and gives them the perfect accessory.
I mean, I guess that's useful if you need to sell some new toys.
Now, if an artifact were to read your soul and give you an accessory, what would that accessory be?
Oh, wow.
That is a tricky question.
I mean, that might just be my cell phone.
Well, there you go.
Because then I just have all this communication and knowledge readily available at all time to assuage or occasionally exacerbate my anxiety.
Probably a digital pen for me, I guess.
I'm going to say maybe some sort of like AirTag that goes in my wallet so I can remember where I put my wallet.
Oh.
I need something like that for my glasses.
That's why I have 3 pair of glasses.
My vision is just okay enough that around the house I don't always need to wear them unless I'm like dedicatedly watching television, but
I do.
Yeah.
I always have.
I will just take them off and set them somewhere.
That's why I have contact lenses.
No.
I try to... There's a particular drawer on a little hutch in the living room that I try to always put them in, because otherwise there are some cats who will chew on them. But yes, I do occasionally just take them off, and it's like, why were they in the bathroom? Why were they on this box next to the sofa? Why were they in the kitchen? I don't know. Because of reasons.
Yeah, it seemed like a good idea to put him down on the counter at the time in a weird spot, and then a cat distracted me or some nonsense. And then I try to go back and find it. Why are they there?
Why are they on the seat of the exercise bike in my bedroom?
Again, that's why I have 3 pair.
Yes. But indeed, they all do get accessories. Medix gets a magnetic power projector.
Ooh. So he can bring things to him.
Yes. World gets a polyvisor for sight beyond sight. Hoist gets a plasma cutter, and it also went back in time so we could have it a couple episodes ago.
Yes.
That's handy.
It's like when I think...
just that magical.
It's like in G1, I think they aired Money is Everything before Grimlock's New Brain.
Oh. I mean, that would be a problem, yes.
Exactly. Like the Technobots just show up, and then the next episode you figure out where they came from.
Yeah.
Anyway, and Wedge gets an auger so that he can fulfill all of Jen's drill tank dreams.
Well, he doesn't attach it onto the front of himself in vehicle mode, at least not yet that we've seen.
No. It just kind of... I think there's also an episode of G1 where Brawn has a big drill on his hood like that. I think that's in the Ultimate Doom.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Wedge is sure that he's going to get something super cool, but instead he gets a combicannon, which is basically like a big food processor that goes on his shoulder and shoots stuff at people.
Yeah. I mean, of course, Hotshot thinks he's going to be the main character.
Yes.
He always thinks he's going to be the main character. Hotshot has the worst case of main character syndrome since Hot Rod.
Yeah, and
who also knew he was the main character.
While his maybe isn't the coolest, it is the most multifunctional in that it can shoot different things.
It is. Also, the plasma cutter does sound like really dangerous.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course, Hoist is probably the most responsible guy here, so maybe he's the one who can most be trusted with it.
Yeah.
That's fair. I mean, I guess if God is giving you a tool, if it's dangerous, you can probably handle it, but... I don't know. I'm not a Cybertronian theologist.
Yeah, like if he'd given Hotshot like the magnet thing, he would have found a way to try and pull the moon down or some nonsense.
Or he'd like erase a bunch of like VHS tapes.
Yeah. Whereas if you gave it to Hotshot, everything would suddenly look like a thing that could be cut.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the thing, is that Hotshot got what he felt to be the weakest weapon tool thing, because like the Holy Spirit in the Sparksayer knew that he could not be trusted with anything more dangerous.
Or his subconscious knew, maybe?
Maybe. I don't know. I like
Whatever
to think
robot subconscious is called.
I like to think that this is a holy judgment upon his soul. That he cannot be trusted with anything more dangerous than a foam cannon.
Well, now we're all off to try these things out in the danger room. and we're going to have to rescue Tough Luck Chuck, but unfortunately, Chuck has been infected with the most insidious virus of all, capitalism.
Yeah.
I love Business Chuck.
He is funny because he's so pitiful, but yeah, because he keeps well, the running gag is he's going to fire people.
I mean, it basically turns him into the 80s guy from that one episode of Futurama.
Yes.
His only regret is that he has bonitis.
Yes.
So yeah, he's a businessman. He's stuck in an elevator. They're all trying to rescue him, and Hotshot's trying to create like a cushion of stuff at the bottom, but instead it just gets all over him, and Tough Luck Chuck is forever cursed to be Ellis from Die Hard. Hans, White Knight.
Yeah.
Because this is a children's show, we don't see him asking Hotshot to see if he can use his combicannon to make him some cocaine.
Yes. And he does not get mercifully murdered at any point. So, that's good.
So Hotshot he's now formally complained that his soul has been read and it got him something that totally sucks, which I guess that's on you, Hotshot. I mean, who is this complaint with? Are you or is he going to forward this to God?
I don't know, Hotshot, maybe you should just stop and think about this for a little while. Just, meditate on this. Maybe your spark just sucks.
Are you there, God? It's me, Hotshot. I need a cooler accessory.
Consider possibly that you are the one who sucks.
So instead he decides he's going to swap with Wedge so that he can have this drill. Just in time for there to be, a volcano erupting.
A volcano.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah, as you do. Somewhere on the planet.
I assume this is maybe around Dante's Peak. We're just missing Pierce Brosnan and Linda Hamilton fleeing in the background.
It's on an island, though.
Yeah.
So
that's true.
I'm not even sure why they need to do anything about this volcano. You could just let nature happen.
Medix does mention trying to keep people and animals away, but it looks like a deserted island that's nothing but volcano. Although there is a ship by it later that we see, which is weird.
Why is the ship there?
Yeah, especially so close to the land.
There's not a bay.
No.
Listen, the Strait of Hormuz was closed. We had to take a shortcut past Volcano Island.
I guess so.
Anyway, it turns out that they can just do nothing because that's literally what they're doing with Hotshot and Wedge, because their accessories are not compatible. They do not have those 5mm pegs.
No. They try to power up and energize after switching tools, and their souls are just no, that's not your thing. You don't get to have that.
You were not put upon this earth to work a drill.
Maybe test these things out beforehand. I don't know.
Yeah.
So instead, they do have to swap back, and once they do, they put Hotshot plugs up this volcano, and they divert this tanker from creating an Exxon Valdez situation.
Yes. Good job.
And also he sprays Wedge with Jell-O.
Yeah, I have a lot of questions about the tanker being there.
Well, it's just...
tanker what? Why was it there?
I assume it was assigned there by Tough Luck Chuck to save money.
That's possible.
Because Tough Luck Chuck is just forever now 80s businessman.
We do cut to him firing the feather duster, and I do like when they rescue him. He says, "You all get a raise." Business Chuck.
So that now brings us to our second and final episode of the episode, Heatwave's shiny coat.
Yes.
Sure. Sure.
Threw me off until it became really obvious what was going on. I was like, oh, okay. I just forgot a character.
Ooh.
I think maybe he drank whatever John Arbuckle did in that one Garfield comic.
Oh, no.
Oh. Heatwave is pregnant?
It's going to give birth to a healthy litter of puppies. This first aired April 4th, 2020, and written by Mark Seal. Another British writer. Last seen in these parts, writing Medix Steps Up to the Bat. The one where Medix owned a bat for some reason.
Yeah.
So this is the animal guy.
Which, like, I don't know. How was he able to do that and has so much struggling with this?
I mean, I guess a bat is sleeping most of the time that you're awake.
Yeah.
I guess that's fair.
So anyway, we're out in space. The Asgard, the space station that was once the stomping grounds of Frankie's stepmom, is about to be destroyed by an out-of-control cosmos.
Why are they just using Cosmos all the time?
It is odd, especially since they say it's like unmanned or something. It's like nobody's on board. Mm-hmm. But it is very much Cosmos-shaped and colored.
Cosmos is drunk again.
Well, granted, Cosmos is shaped like UFOs of, like, the 60s.
He's just passed out while careening through space.
And, like, we cut to the interior of the ship as they beam in or whatever. Mm-hmm. And on the back wall, before the... Oh, no, because they come in through a space bridge thingy. Before the space bridge circle pops up, in the background is a giant face on the wall, which made me... At first I thought, oh, they're going to talk to the giant face on the wall because that's Cosmos' face. But that has nothing to do with it. It's like, why is there a giant face on the inside of the Cosmos? What is going on? And why has it got Decepticon lighting?
Maybe it's actually Olmec and Medix is about to win Double Dare. Or wait, was okay. Maybe Olmec was on, was it Legends of the Lost Temple or whatever that other one was?
Legends of the Hidden Temple?
It was like Hidden Temple, that's it. Anyway, so it turns out that Medix has a whole list of do's and don'ts to avoid this particular Kobayashi Maru situation. And so he does fix this and averts disaster. And it turns out we were in the danger room the whole time.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, Medix is fine because he has a list of everything for every possible situation.
I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense that if they're going to do a sim, they would just model the out-of-control spaceship on this guy they know who is the spaceship.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah.
And maybe as an in-joke, like, LOL,
haha,
Cosmos is drunk again. But Cody drops by, and he's looking for Heatwave. But not the Heatwave that we know. It's Heatwave the dog. Last seen back in Dog Stray Afternoon.
Which, yes, we learn when Cody comes in and is looking for Heatwave, but obviously is looking for a dog.
It's another Littlest Hobo situation here.
Talking about shiny coat and feeding him and all kinds of
shiny
dog
coat
giveaway things that Medix does not understand.
So Cody is going to the aquarium. No pets allowed, presumably because the dogs will eat the fish. But Blades is like, hey, I'll look after your dog, and I'm trying to take Medix down a peg here because hey, he's got this whole list of caring for animals.
Caring for anything, taking care of any situation. So
that's right.
It should also cover animals, and it does, but does not at the same time. Although we haven't, like Cody's mentioning, because he was going to go to the aquarium with his family, and we have not heard mention of the family in a while.
It has been a while.
I think Dad has been mentioned maybe once or twice.
He has turned up, I believe, once or twice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But like it's just been Cody and him.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the closest we get mentioned to the rest of the clan, which we will never see again, probably.
So Medix is right off the bat.
Wait, one side thing that Blades has cat ears.
He does have cat ears.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just odd because like all the Rescue Bot kiddos, like their top of their head is styled after some kind of construction helmet or police helmet or whatever. But Blades has cat ears.
I mean, I do feel that Blades of all the Rescue Bots is the most likely to somehow be radicalized by the internet into becoming a cat girl.
Yeah,
yes?
That's entirely accurate.
Heatwave threatened to kick him off the base if he wouldn't stop saying neon.
I wonder how Grimlock feels about this. Just treats him the way you'd treat, like, a goth if you were, excessively straight-laced.
But it turns out the message of this episode was conveyed by Mike Tyson several decades ago, and that everybody has a plan until you get punched in the mouth. And in this case, Medix has a plan until he owns a dog.
Yeah, that just feels like every plan is good until it encounters the enemy, or however that was phrased.
Yes.
I guess with a bat, the bat is not predisposed on a genetic level to need to interact with you as a person.
No.
Whereas dogs do rely a lot on humans, and that's why I find them terrifying.
Mostly it's just preconditioned to give you rabies by biting you.
Well, yeah.
Well, that's rabies doing that. That's not the dog.
And also, eating bugs or whatever.
It's the bat that gives you rabies.
Yes.
Well, the dog, any animal that gets it is bats just want to eat bugs and flit around.
I too want to just eat bugs and flit around, but sadly I must maintain gainful employment.
Anyway, as the owner of a somewhat chaotic dog, I certainly related with this one. Because, Medix tries to take him for a walk. He doesn't want to go for a walk. He's just interested in whatever's in Cody's backpack.
My sister has a foster puppy, and puppy is in air quotes because it's he's a 9-month-old hound dog. So he is very large. And we here in the mid-Atlantic region just got a solid week and a half of rain. And she texted me the other day to say that her foster puppy had suddenly become housebroken again now that it had stopped raining. Very, very large, very masculine dog. Just, no, not going to go out in the rain. Absolutely not. She had another one who was obviously some kind of, had some significant amount of pit component. And she was hanging out with him in a little Adopt Me vest at a garden center, trying to chat people up. And she said someone was like, "Oh, I'm thinking about I'm looking for maybe a farm dog." And she said, "Well, he likes to dig, and he does not like being cold or wet. So that might not be a great fit."
That's probably not good.
Oh, dogs.
And yeah, the dog keeps going. Heatwave keeps going back to the backpack, and Cody had said, "Oh, everything you need is in this backpack." It feels weird for Medix to not check the backpack for, is there an itemized list for what the dog needs or something. He just ignores it for most of the day.
Yeah. So next is a healthy meal, and this one I did not relate to because. Healthy homemade meal or stuff from a can, my dog will eat basically anything.
Yeah. If it smells like food, dog is going to eat it.
Mm-hmm. Because he does not eat this. Instead, he just ends up knocking this whole table over. And then sending in a bunch of cleaning robots, which look like that Scrub-a-Dubber that went berserk several episodes
Call
ago.
back to that.
And then the dog just chases the robots. So
of course.
Blades comes back and Medix is just despondent because he's lost his dog and his lists were useless and he just sucks at everything.
Just let the kid be neurodivergent. It's okay.
But the dog is just it's a dog. It's an animal. It's a dog. It doesn't obey your rules of robot logic.
No, it's not interested.
So they end up following one of these cleaning bots. They find the dog trailing behind, and now they're just going to let the dog do what the dog wants to do.
Just go with the flow, says Blades.
Mm-hmm. Which does not mean that you have to destroy Megatron's giant cannon that he's enslaved a couple of cavemen to build for him.
What? I forgot that episode.
That episode of Beast Wars.
Yeah.
It was Rat Trap teaming up with Depth Charge.
Oh, right. Okay.
I mean, it's perhaps maybe the most forgettable Beast Wars episode.
Apparently, because I don't remember. I don't remember cavemen building a cannon.
It was a little forgettable.
Yeah, where they abduct those two cave kids and because it's got too much energy to for Predacons or Maximals to work on it.
I do remember the Cave Kids. I definitely remember the Cave Kids very well.
And Megatron's trying to tell them how to do it, and it's not going well.
No, because they are cave children.
Yes. Anyway, so we're walking the dog. You're playing dead. Cody is very pleased that Medix was able to overcome his neurodivergence and get this dog in good hands.
Dogs do like a routine.
They sure,
But you do have to follow the dog's routine. You can't just be like, I have a new routine that we're going to follow now. You gotta let the dog do its own routine.
Johnny's trying to walk him at 4, and at about 3:55, he's like, okay, let's go. Immediately.
Meanwhile, with my herd of cats, I generally feed them when I get home from work after second shift, so quarter to midnight. But any time when I'm off work, if I go into the kitchen after dark, they are convinced that is food time. If it's dark out, it can be in the winter, it can be 6 p.m. and they just all follow me into the kitchen, and I'm like, no, absolutely not.
Kitchen means food.
It's
dining room needs food.
The sun has gone down and you're in the kitchen, so that means it is canned food time. Also, I fed them an hour and a half early last weekend, and then when I went into the kitchen again closer to their normal food time, they all just followed me in again, and it's
also food.
You already ate.
Yeah.
Cats have no regard for anything.
Yes, but it is time for food. That means more food.
Cats are chaotic beasts. But they will follow a routine if it means they get treats.
Yeah.
So the dog goes home. Medix is glad that he can go back to his itemized lists, and nothing can possibly go wrong, at which point Blades slips on a rubber ducky.
Quack, quack.
Yeah.
Ha ha, rubber duck.
Oh, well, so that is the end of this episode. I definitely preferred the first half of the episodes. And, this one was fun enough. I enjoyed the bizarre soul accessories of Power Up and Energize.
Yeah, they're kind of neat.
I am scared of the idea of there being a meta plot to the season, so I guess we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
Be warned, because I think there is indeed more meta plot coming.
Oh man. Oh man. And it's got to do with ancient artifacts.
It does.
That's a lot. That's a lot to deal with for these kids. They're just babies. They're just babies.
But of course,
this was the out of continuity thing was a little odd with the.
That was weird. I assume there was some sort of airing order snafu there.
Yeah. Yeah, but it doesn't really change much other than one item. So I don't know. It's fine. Yeah, these are episodes last week. Last week was more interesting, but these were good.
All right. Well, that'll do it for us for this week. We'll be back next week with more Rescue Bots Academy action. Until then, we are all over the internet. We are on Blue Sky. We are on Mastodon, and we have a Patreon.
Yes, we are hosted on iaconunderground.net, where we have a Patreon set up to help with hosting and other expenses. That is patreon.com/iaconunderground. The May episode is out in the world, and that one we watched in preparation for the new attempt at a live-action Masters of the Universe movie.
That's right.
We are watching He-Man and She-Ra, The Secret of the Sword.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't know if we've spitballed some things for June's episode. Do you think we've decided enough to commit to anything?
Yeah, I think that if you have your ways of acquiring this episode for us, I think we'll be rolling for initiative and flashing back to the 80s with that Dungeons and Dragons cartoon.
Well, fortunately, Wizards of the Coast has seen fit, and by which I mean Hasbro, has seen fit to make the entire series available on YouTube legally.
Oh, hey.
Yay.
So yes, it is readily available, at least here in the US. I assume Canadian YouTube, it is also available.
I would think so.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
But otherwise, I think it's on Tubi, and they've got it out there in the world. So yes, we are going to watch an episode of the old Dungeons and Dragons cartoon that I just came across on streaming one day when I had it on in the back room, and I was like, this is the most unhinged plot twist. Like, the whole plot hook is just like, wow, that's definitely a choice you could make. So that's going to be a lot of fun. I know David and I did one episode of the old D&D cartoon as a special episode, like, what was it, like a year ago?
About that?
2 years, like...
Long enough ago that I thought Rob was also on that episode, as I forgot.
I was not on that episode.
I can't even remember if it was when I was living in the new house or before I was in the new house.
I think it was before.
Okay.
I was a non-player character in that episode.
Yeah, so...
you put me on, and I just said, that I have wares if you have coin.
Yes, we click on you, and you say the same thing over and over. You walk by and say something about taking an arrow in the knee. So, yes, this time will be the first time all three of us have done an episode of the old Dungeons & Dragons cartoon, which is... It's a fun cartoon. I definitely watched it as a little kid, even though I had no concept of what, like, a role-playing game, because I was, like, 7. But it's a lot of fun. This one episode is a truly unhinged plot. And I look forward to sitting down and properly watching it and then discussing it.
Well, until next time, we have some more Rescue Bots adventures with some other ancient artifacts. I'm Rob.
I'm Jen.
I'm Dude.